Hello. Well, hello. Hello.
నాకు ఏంటంటే వాళ్ళకు ఉంటే మీకు కూడా ఒక కాపీ లాగా ఉంటుంది. ఏ సార్ తర్వాత మళ్ళీ వెళ్ళిపోయిన తర్వాత మేడం అడిగితే మళ్ళీ కనీసం ఫోటోలు పెట్టడానికి కూడా ఉంటారు. మేడం కూడా ఒక సెట్ పెట్టేస్తే మనకి ఇబ్బంది లేకుండా ఉంటుంది సార్. అంతే సార్. ఇందులో ఫస్ట్ మొత్తం కవర్ అయిపోయింది సార్, ఇబ్బంది లేదు. సెకండ్ది హాఫ్ కవర్ అయింది. ఒరిజినల్ బుక్ అని పెట్టుకున్న దానిలో ఒక టాపిక్ కూడా మ్యాచ్ అవ్వట్లేదు. కాకపోతే బుక్ అయితే అది ఇచ్చినాడు. అది రెఫరెన్స్ కింద పెట్టినాడు, ఎట్లా పెట్టినాడో తెలియదు కానీ ఇది వాళ్ళు ఎట్లా పెట్టినారో తెలియదు. అది మొత్తం సాఫ్ట్ కాపీ ఉంది మన దగ్గర. అందులో ఎత్తుక్కోవాలి, కాన్సెప్ట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఎత్తుక్కొని చదువుకోవాల్సిన పరిస్థితి. మొత్తం మళ్ళీ అట్లా కూడా లేదు. ఓకే సార్, థియరీ కాబట్టి ఇబ్బంది ఏమి ఉండదు, వచ్చేస్తారు నెట్కి వస్తారు, ఇబ్బంది ఏమి ఉండదు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ రమ్మా, కూర్చోండి కూర్చోండి కూర్చోండి. అడిగి అబ్బాయి లిఖిత లలిత, లిఖిత్ ఏంటి, లిఖిత్ వచ్చినాడా? బాయ్స్ లిఖిత్ వచ్చినాడా రాలేదా? లిఖిత్ రాలేదు. సిక్స్ త్రీ. ఉంటది 58 ప్లస్ యూనిట్ 2. నాన్న ఇంకోటి పెడతా, అది కూడా పెట్టేసాయి. ఇంకోటి కూడా పెడతా. నీకు వాట్సాప్ వచ్చింది చూడు ఇంకొకటి. ఇప్పుడు వాట్సాప్ వచ్చింది. ఇప్పుడు వాట్సాప్ వచ్చింది పెట్టు. ఇది వదిలే. ఇప్పుడు వాట్సాప్ వచ్చింది పెట్టు. ఇప్పుడు వాట్సాప్ వచ్చింది పెట్టు. నీకు ఇప్పుడు 3 PPTs వచ్చినాయి. 3 వచ్చినాయి. పార్ట్ 1, పార్ట్ 2, పార్ట్ 3 అంటే ఫస్ట్ టాపిక్, సెకండ్ టాపిక్. నీకు 3 PPTs పెట్టినానన్న. 3 ఒకటి పార్ట్ 1 అంటే ఫస్ట్ కాన్సెప్ట్, నెక్స్ట్ సెకండ్ కాన్సెప్ట్, నెక్స్ట్ థర్డ్ కాన్సెప్ట్. ఓకేనా? ఆడు కూడా బ్రీఫ్ గా అయిపోయింది ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్. తర్వాత నోట్స్ రాసుకుంటాడు. నువ్వు వీళ్ళతో పాటేనా థర్డ్ ఇయరా?
నేను ఈ ట్రాక్ వచ్చాను.
నువ్వు థర్డ్ ఇయర్ లాస్ట్ టైం మనకి ఎస్సీకి వచ్చినా మీకు.
అప్పుడు సెకండ్ ఇయర్.
అదే ఇప్పుడు థర్డ్ ఇయర్. రిజల్ట్ వచ్చేసిందా? ఎప్పుడు? ఓకే. ఎంత వచ్చింది రిజల్ట్? బాగానే వచ్చిందా?
బాగానే వచ్చింది. ఒక వయస్సు ఉంటుంది.
ఓఎస్ ఎట్లా ఆపుకున్నాడు?
చాలా మంది ఆఫీసర్స్.
అయితే ఎస్సీ లేకపోతే ఓఎస్ రెండు కంప్లీట్ థియరీ కదా. అది రెండు థియరీ కాబట్టి మీరు ఏదో సోది రాస్తారని చెప్పేసి అంతే ఆపేస్తారు అంతే. అంతకుమించి ఏముండదు. పెట్టా పార్ట్ 1 ఒకటి వచ్చింది. నెక్స్ట్ పార్ట్ 2, 3 కూడా వచ్చినాయి. అది పార్ట్ 3. ఇంకోటి పార్ట్ 2 అనుకుంటా. ఇది డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకో. ఆ, పార్ట్ 3. పెన్ వస్తుందా రాయనీకి? కరెక్ట్ ఉంది. పెన్ వస్తుందా రాయనీకి వస్తుందా? పెన్ ఉందా? మన ఆ పెన్ లేదా? మళ్ళీ హ్యాండ్. రావట్లేదు. చెప్పండి. ఓకే, స్లైడ్ వ్యూ వస్తా
చెప్తా పెడతాను సార్ వస్తుంది. పార్ట్ 1, పార్ట్ 2, పార్ట్ 3 కదా సార్.
ఓకే డన్.
మీరు దీని మీద సైడ్స్ పెట్టేసుకున్నారు అనుకోండి.
ఓకే
మీకు ఇది ఎలా అంటే నెక్స్ట్ స్లైడ్
చేస్తారు.
అంటే ఎలా అంటారు?
ఓకే
మీరు మీరు మూవ్ తీసుకున్నాక వాడతారు, సెకండ్ వాడతారు.
సైమల్టేనియస్ గా వాడుతుంది.
సైమల్టేనియస్
రాసుకోవాలి, తర్వాత అరేంజ్
అరెస్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి. మళ్ళీ మీకు నెక్స్ట్ స్లైడ్ కావాలనుకోండి, టచ్ సెన్సర్ వచ్చి నెక్స్ట్ ఇలా ఇలా లెఫ్ట్ అంటే లెఫ్ట్ రైట్ అంటే ఇలా వస్తుంది. ఇలా లాంగ్ ఆగుతుంది, కొంచెం లాంగ్ స్క్రీన్ షాట్
వీళ్ళకి లంచ్ ఏ టైంకి వదలాలి?
1 కలర్
1 వదలాలా? ఓకే, 1 అంటే 1 వదిలిస్తా, 2 అంటే 2 వదిలిస్తా. వాళ్ళు ఉండాలిగా. ఓకే చెప్పేసి మళ్ళీ వాళ్ళు 12 కి లంచ్ అడుగుతారు. లాస్ట్ టైం వాళ్ళు మళ్ళీ 12 రాగానే సార్ లంచ్ అని చెప్పేసి అన్నారు. అందుకే కనీసం 12:30 వరకు. రైట్ అమ్మా. రైట్ అమ్మా. Is it what is clear? Right. So in the previous class or previous classes, we have seen the first unit. Most of the topics we have covered. That is entire unit we have covered, and except 2 topics we have. Okay. So what we have seen in the previous class, let me discuss once again for at least 5 minutes. Then we can proceed with the next topics. Okay. So for the first one, what we have seen is. So first we have seen the introduction to information storage and retrieval systems. There we have seen the information retrieval system definition, that is basics we have seen. Then we have seen the objectives of IRS. Then we have seen the capabilities of IRS. Then we have seen the functionalities of IRS. Isn't it? So first we have seen the basic definitions. Then we have gone through the capabilities or functionalities. Then we have seen the capabilities. Then we have moved on to our regular discussion, where we have seen the domain analysis of information retrieval system. So where we are having 5 to 6 different kinds of files as domains. So in each and every file structure and in each and every domain, how the file structures are going to be used and what are the things that are going to be useful for the users. That is for us, we have seen in a tabular format. Okay. So 6 different file structures, and in that we have seen what are the various things that are going to be involved or inserted into that particular file structures, that we have seen in the previous class. And then we have seen the IR and other types of information systems. So there also we have covered. So what are the various other types of information retrieval systems that we are available with addition to the above topic, that is what are the file types and other domain analysis what we have seen. Including to that, we have seen the 6 different types. There we have added what are the additional topics that we could cover, and then we have covered all the topics whatever we have written in the notes, that is as a tabular format. So in that we have seen two basic definitions. So one is precision, the other one is recall. So how precision is useful for the users and what is the benefit of precision we have seen, and then what is recall and what is how it is going to be useful for the users that we have seen. So can anyone say what is a precision is and what is a recall is? Precision and recall. What is precision? Wow, how many of you are attending for the first time? So last class we have not seen most of the bases, but today attending for the first time, first class as IRS, my class, not regular class. Okay. So whoever have attended the previous session, just tell me the definition of precision and recall. What is precision and what is recall? What is precision and what is recall? So in the first day, in the first class, we have focused on three topics. One is precision and the other one is recall. So which are very, very crucial and important for us in IRS. So what do you mean by precision and what is mean by recall? So in IRS, what we are doing, we are going for any giving of any query or any question to the search engine or to the retrieval storage system. We are entering a question. So related to this particular query, we could able to get multiple number of options. So what this kind of result is called as? Is it precision or recall? So when you are getting multiple number of solutions for a given query or for a given question, what it is called as? Precision or recall? Precision. So what we are getting the related concepts. How many are available in the search engine? Those many topics we are getting, right? So based on this, what we are taking, that is what the user is taking. Only related information or unrelated information is also taking. For a given query, so for example, in operating system, you are searching for scheduling algorithms. Okay. So you are searching for scheduling algorithms. So how many solutions we are expecting at most? At most, how many algorithms we are going to get? At most of these cases, how many we are going to get? OS లో ఎన్ని చదివినారు మీరు ప్రీవియస్ సెమిస్టర్ అంతకుముందు 2 లోనే అయింది ఓఎస్ అయిందా మీకు ఇంకా అవ్వలేదా ఓకే కానీ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మనం మాట్లాడుకున్నాం ఆల్రెడీ హౌ మెనీ షెడ్యూలింగ్ algorithms are there? So at least one class of operating system is completed. Regular classwork, operating system classes ainaya? Regular classwork is going on for operating system? Going on or not? Ainda avaledu. Okay, all those things. So at most you will be getting eight different algorithms. Okay, so out of which first you are going to get is FCFS, first come first serve. Then you are going to get SJF. Then you are going to get PSJF. Then you are going to get round robin. Okay, so these four, whenever you are going to type in the search engine, that is your information retrieval system. CPU scheduling algorithm, round robin CPU scheduling algorithm. So again in SJF, if you are going to search, you will be getting two more types: preemptive SJF, non-preemptive SJF. So what is preemption? What is non-preemption? What are the various states and all those things will be discussed in your regular subject. For as of now, what we need when you are searching for any search engine, that is when you are typing a query, you are going to get 8 different algorithms, out of which you are getting 4. Then you are going to get highest response ratio next. Then queue scheduling algorithm you will get, multiple queue scheduling algorithm you are going to get, and the other one you are going to get as a result of your query, right? So when you are going to get more than this, if you are going to get more than this, but again, if you are going to get FIFO or LRU or LFU, right? So including to these scheduling algorithms, as you are giving CPU scheduling algorithms, it is also there is a probability of giving you the disk scheduling algorithms as well. So in disk scheduling algorithms, again we are going to come across with FIFO, LRU, LFU, right? So scan, C scan, look, C look, all the 8 algorithms again you are going to get as a result. So completely you will be getting 16 as your result. So when you are going to search for your CPU scheduling algorithms, you are going to get 8 for sure. So in addition to that, by chance, we will be getting disk scheduling algorithms as well, right? So out of 16, how many are needed for the user? That is for us. How many are required? Out of 16, how many are our CPU scheduling algorithms are how many? CPU scheduling algorithms. First 8 are our CPU scheduling algorithms, right? So like FCFS, SAF, PSAF, round robin, our highest response ratio next, queue scheduling algorithm, queue scheduling algorithm, right? So splitting algorithms like that, we will be having 8 different algorithms. So this information is only needed for the user, that is for us, right? So when you are getting all these things, so when you are getting 16 out of 16 or n, what is the requirement of the user? Only 8. Okay. So the 16 availability is our precision. That is our operating system CPU scheduling algorithms. Only those 8 are our requirement. So if you are going to collect only those 8 related information, then it is our recall. Okay. So that is, so in the first class itself, we have discussed one is relevant and the other term is non-relevant. Relevant term, non-relevant term, are needed, not needed. Needed and not needed. So these are the regular terms which we are going to use in our very first unit. Needed, not needed, or relevant, non-relevant. Frequently. Okay. So that we have covered in our previous session. Right. So in addition to that, we have seen the introduction to the data structures and the algorithms related to the information retrieval system. So in that we have seen the basic concepts, right? So there we have, then we have seen the data structures. Data structures and the, okay, except data structures, every nodes in the class itself we have covered in our previous session, right? So for the data structures, we will, for data structures, we will try to give the notes in today's session after discussion of this particular unit 2 for a certain period of time. Then we can go on discussing your unit 1, that data structures concept again. Then we will discuss, sorry, then I will give you the notes. You can write down the notes. So there ends your first unit, complete notes. With notes, you are having your first unit. Okay. Directly, if you can read the entire notes, you can directly move on to your exam and you can give your exam very well. No issue with that, right? So in today's class, we will try to cover the second unit 4, that is second unit part, that is our second concept. Okay. So in second unit, we are having again two concepts as major concepts. One is inverted files, the other one is signature files. So again, in inverted files, what we are going to see is, we are going to see the basic introduction. Then we are going to see the structures used in the inverted files. Then we will be seeing the building an inverted file using an sorted array. Then we will cover the modifications to the basic techniques. What are the available basic techniques and what are the modifications that we are having, that we will discuss. Then we will move on to the signature files. Again, we will go for the concept of signature files. Then we will discuss the so in this particular second unit, so the first part is going to take little bit time, right? And second part is going to be this of what are inverted files and how it is going to be used for the users. So once you focus on this particular thing, then signature one, that is unit 2. So hope everyone is clear with the unit 1 concept. అటెండ్ అవ్వలేదు మళ్ళీ నోట్స్ తీసుకొని రాసుకోవడం కానీ anyone took the notes of your friends and copied the notes? Is it available? Yes or no? No. If you already written the unit 1 notes, first day notes have been completed or finished by one person, that is which I have seen right now. And second day notes is also available with you people as a PDF format, that is photocopies are available. So I am trying to get the Xerox copy of unit 1 complete notes, as I have written only in complete to you people. Okay. Okay. No Xerox copies. అలాగే ఏం రాస్తారని మీకు చెప్పండి. దాన్ని మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి చదివితే మీకు ఎక్కుతుంది. That is that will be getting into your brains and you can able to present well in the exam. But if you are having photocopies or Xerox copies, when you are trying to read, you will be reading someone's notes, but you won't be getting into your brains. Okay, so try to write. But you will get the inverted files and what are signature files. Then we will see how the inverted files are going to be useful for the users, and then how the signature files are going to be useful for the users. Okay. So here inverted files and signature files are fundamental data structures used in information retrieval system. So what are all these files? These are the files which are used by the user in information retrieval system to the most of the extent. Okay. So they help efficiently locate relevant documents based on search queries. So what is the role of these files? Inverted files is they are going to give us, that is, they are going to give us the location of the relevant document. Location of a relevant document can be easily found with the help of your inverted files and signature files. Okay. So understanding these structures is crucial for designing effective search engines and database systems. Right. So for designing the databases and for going for search engines, that is designing search engines or database systems, these are the concepts which are very, very useful for the users. Okay. So if you are going to look at the structures, okay, so here we are having only the pictorial representation, but when we are going for the examples, you will be knowing what is inverted files and how it is going to be. So as of now, you are going to see, so two different boxes are available, that is one towards the left, towards the right side. So where we are having some vocabulary to be converted into the occurrence list, and we are going to get it as posting list. So this information having of into the example that you will be coming to what are all these particular sorry indexes. Right. So information retrieval involves finding relevant data within the larger collections of documents. So such efficiency depends heavily on the indexing method used and invert retrieval system. Okay. So how we are going to use and how it is going to be useful for the users, let us discuss in our further discussions. Okay. Okay. Right. So then arises the question of what are inverted files, right? So inverted files are the index structures that map keywords that map keywords to their locations in documents. To their locations in documents. So what are these inverted files? These are the index structures which are going to map the keywords in the locations of documents. Okay. No need to write or no need to copy. I will be giving you the notes. Okay. Just listen and try to understand. So they are also known as inverted indexes. Okay. They are also known as inverted indexes. Right. So these files enable fast retrieval of documents containing specific terms. Okay. So what are all these files? These files are enabling fast retrieval of documents containing a specific terms. Okay. So what you are saying some vocabulary is there, you are saying some documents you are having, you are saying some keywords you are having, right? So you are saying something like Hollywood picture, but there is no picture representing these particular inverted files. That is what is there in our particular mind as of now, right? So we will try to relate this particular inverted files into our example. Right. So what is inverted file? What we are saying? So for inverted file, so we are going to have, so you have to have the document, that is one thing. Then you have to have the keywords, that is one more thing, right? So keywords need to be there, documents need to be there, And based on these two, you are going to have the frequency or occurrences, and based on that, you are going to give the result, right? So, for example, right? So, in a particular system, how many documents are there? According to the picture, 4 documents are there. So, what is document 1 is containing? What is document 1 is containing? What is document 1 is containing? So, can you able to read out the names? So, this one is computer, this one is bit, this one is byte, again bit, computer, byte, and desk or desktop. Okay. So, this is the information or document that which we are available with. So, how many dictionary words are there? How many dictionary words are there? But this document, right? So, how many words you are having? Document what one is containing? How many words are there? Just look the diagram. How many words are there in document? 2 words are there. What are those 2 words? What are those 2 words? One is computer. The other one is bit. Right. Document 2 is containing. Second one is bit. Okay. Next, 2 words, computer and byte. Okay, fine. Document 4 is containing 1 word, that is desk. Right. So in inverted files or in any files, we are going to have 3 different kinds. One is documents, the other one is dictionary, the last one is inversion. Okay. First one is document, which we have seen as dictionary. Second, inversion index. Right. So according to the dictionary, right? So imagine general dictionary. A chronological order or descending order, ascending or descending. In dictionary, how the words are going to be arranged? Ascending order or descending order? Ascending order. Very good. So starting from A, we are going to get from up to Z we are going to get. Similarly, in any of the document, whatever we are searching or whatever we are storing, what we are trying to do is we are going to list out all the dictionary words, that is what are located in the documents in the form of dictionary. So in dictionary, which is what we are going to get, in dictionary, which is the first word we are going to get out of these 4 words. First word is bit we are going to get. Second bit we are going to get. Second one, Next, last one is right. Tell me how many times in this document, how many times the word bit is repeated? Bit is repeated how many times? Byte is repeated how many times? Byte. Byte is also repeated 2 times. Go for the inversion. Okay. So go for the inversion. So in inversion, what we are going to do is we spoke about one term which is called as keyword. Keyword is finding the location in the document where that particular word is there. Okay. So if I have given you a task of finding computer and bit, the task is find the locations of computer and bit. So where can I find computer and bit? Is there any common document where I can find computer and bit? Is there any common document where I can where I can find computer and bit? Any document is there? We are having one document, that is document one with your computer and word. Okay. So this is for our understanding. So here we may be including 3 to 4 words, 3 to 4 more words, and then we will be finding the locations of that particular words. So this is the simple example which I am trying to explain you how these keywords are going to be helpful for us in the finding out the words as inversion. Okay. So can we find computer and bit in any of the documents as a single word, that is in single document? Can we find computer and bit? Unda? Either oka document lo unda adi? So in which document it is available? Document 1 we are available with computer and bit. Okay. So how we are coming to know that particular document is having? So after searching with the keyword computer and bit, we came to know that in so and so location, in so and so document, we are available with computer and bit. Okay. So like that, this document 1 may not be having only 1 line of sentence or 2 line of sentence, that is 2 lines of sentences, right? So a document you can is going to map you the location where you are having that particular word in that particular document. Okay. So say for example, net is coming here, right? So if you are going to open your document, maybe Excel or maybe document, so where you are having n number of lines which are written already or you have typed, right? So you would like to know where is your particular hall ticket number is located. So is it possible to find the particular hall ticket number of a particular person in a given document? ఒక document లో n number of lines రాశారు. Okay. So in that n number of lines, you have included multiple number of hall ticket numbers or multiple number of texts which are related to this particular branch. So is it possible to find a particular person's hall ticket number? Is it possible? Is it possible? Possible avutunda? Can we find the hall ticket number of a particular person? Find out cheyacha cheyada? So what is the keyword that you are going to use? Your hall ticket number, right? So what is your hall ticket number? Tell me one hall ticket number. 23 series or 24 series? 23. 23. minute drama. 23 J అది కూడా రాయట్లేదు. 42 okay 4244 okay. Simply we are going to press it as if it is a system we are going to press Alt F, right? So based on this this is related to our inverted files. Clear? Inverted file. What is inverted file? So it is like data structure where we are for the information keywords, and with keywords we are going to search for the what we call with keywords we are going to find the locations in a particular document. Okay, we will be available with documents. In that documents we are going to find the location based on a keyword. Okay, structures that map keywords to their locations in documents. Locations ni map chestayi with the help of keywords in a particular document. That is our inverted file. So they are also known as inverted indexes. Okay, they are also known as inverted indexes, right? So why we are using it? When we are going to use this, we have expected. Okay, for that particular purpose, we are using this particular inverted files in our regular systems. Okay, so files. So again, documents, dictionary, and inversion. So including to that, what it is having, let us see right now. So an inverted file consisting of a dictionary of keywords and posting list. So here you can able to find again the words. Okay. So vocabulary entry you can able to find, including to this particular vocabulary entry, you could able to also find the posting entry. That is what are all the entries that we are having here and what we are finding over here. We could able to see over here. So each posting list contains reference to documents where the keywords appear. The structure allow the quick access to all the documents related to a search term. Okay. So for example, we can see. So prior example allows the Boolean queries need to document frequency. That is where some files. Okay. So in these particular files, that is in these particular files, we are trying to find the basic word or the required word of the user depending on the user's requirement. Okay. So here DK is indicative of term K. So frequency in the sense how many number of times that word is repeated. So in the previous example repeated, computer is repeated twice and byte also twice, desk as once. Okay. Frequency here indicates how many number of times your multiple. So doc I indicates the ith document that contains the term K. Okay. So in this example, doc I. So here you can see doc I will be over here as the end. So that is ith document that contains the term K. So here is containing the term K. So here document 2 is containing the term K. Here you will be containing document 3 as K. Okay. So f of k is term frequency of K in document type. So f of k is frequency. How many times this particular word is repeated? Complete context. Frequency. Okay. So in document 1, how many times this word is repeated? In document 2, how many times this word is repeated? That we are going to see with the help of this particular basic structure of our inverted files. మా అర్థమవుతుందా? Clear so far? Inverted files and the structure. Right? So how inverted files work? So already we have seen the functionality, but again we will try to elaborate what it. Okay. So when a query is made, the system searches the dictionary for relevant keywords. So in the previous picture, we are having document, dictionary. So when giving a that is query is made, you want to search the computer, where it is coming? It is coming to documents. In documents, it is checking where it is there. It is book all the documents, document 1, document 2, document and document 4. So if it is found, then what it is doing, it is moving on to the dictionary, and how many number of times it is repeated, it is finding, and then it is giving in. Okay. So when a query is made, the system searches all the directly to, because you are available with multiple number of keywords, words which are repeated how many times. Okay. So okay. So it then retrieves the corresponding posting list to find the matching documents. Then again, what it is doing? It is going to so where these particular words are mapped, that is matched with the related to the documents, it is going to give, and it is going to give us the final result. Okay. In so and so document, whatever the keywords that you have entered are matching, and those are available in this particular document. Like that, it is giving us the result. Okay. So this process significantly reduces the time in data sets. So you may think that why there is a need of this particular file conversion or file searching. Okay. So when you are searching for your complete class, that database is containing only of 150 to 200 entries. Okay. When it is related to your branch. So when it is related to the entire college, it is maybe related to 2000 to 4000 entries. Okay. So when you are going to go for this particular search, that is inverted file system, then your college data or your entire information is going to be searched in a fraction of seconds or fraction of minutes. Okay. So such a time we are going for this particular inverted files in our life. Okay. Clear? మా అర్థం అవుతుందా? నేను చెప్పుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోతున్నానా? నాతో పాటు వస్తున్నారా? మీరు అక్కడెక్కడో నేను ఇక్కడెక్కడో వెళ్ళిపోతున్నాను. You are traveling with me? Okay. Right. So then we will see the advantages of inverted files. Okay. So they provide the fast and efficient document retrieval. So when they to 2000 opting for inverted files, the search is very fast and it is giving us the efficient output. That is whatever the requirements of users are there, those things it is providing us in a efficient manner. So for that reason, we are going with the inverted files. That is one of the advantage of inverted files. So they support complex queries, including Boolean operators. So they are also supporting the complex queries where that is, it is also including the Boolean operators where the users are going to search for operators or the operator related informations. That is Boolean algebraic functions with help of zeros and ones also we could able to easily find the locations of so and so documents in the particular database, that is retrieval system. They are scalable, suitable for large document collection. They are also useful for collecting. Okay. So when it is having advantage, it is not having some limitations or drawbacks, we can say, right? So building and maintaining inverted indexes can be resource intensive. Okay. So when you are going for this particular inverted files, so it is completely purely based on the resource intention. That is, if it is required for so and so person, then only we are going to opt for that particular resource. Otherwise, you are not going to not even look into that particular matter. So they may require significant storage space for large vocabularies. Okay, so it is having requirement of large space for vocabulary storage. So updating the index in dynamic environments can be challenging. Okay, so when you are having dynamic entries, that is, if you want to modify any information, then it is becoming the challenge for the users. Okay. Right. So clear with the inverted files. So that is the basic to our inverted files and inverted files. So once keep the heading as inverted files and signature files as your heading. Inverted files and signature files is your main heading. In that, keep the heading as it store inverted files stores inverted files stores inverted files words found words and documents where they are found. Documents where they are found. Full stop. Next line. They make searching faster. They make searching faster. Faster. Take by avoiding by avoiding reading all the text. 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 Next slide. Details like how often a word appears, how often a word appears can also be saved. How often a word appears can also be saved. Can also be saved. Next line. They are saved. They are search engines, and digital libraries. They are used in search engines and digital libraries. Search engines and digital libraries. Next line. Inverted files are helpful. Inverted files are helpful. Inverted files are helpful for quick for quick for quick and accurate searches. For quick and accurate keyword searches. For quick and accurate keyword searches. Full stop. Next line. They are the files. They are the files used. They are the files, comma, whose usual whose usual whose usual 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 order has been inverted. Full stop. Next line. Example. Example. In employee file. In employee file. In employee file. An index could be. An index could be maintained for. An index could be maintained for all secretaries. Maintained for all secretaries. Secretaries, comma, another for managers. Another for managers. Full stop. It is faster to search. It is faster to search. It is faster to search. That it is faster to search the index of the every record. Of every record. Okay. Full stop. Next line. Also known as also known as also known as within double quotes, write it as inverted list. also known as inverted list. Yes. In use indexes use a lot of disk space, a lot of disk space. Searching is fast and searching is fast and updating is slower and updating is slower. Next line. Three of the most commonly used three of the most commonly used three of the most commonly used file structures for information retrieval retrieval as can be classified as one by one అండి. First one, document files. Second one is dictionary. Second one is dictionary. Second one is inversion list. The inversion list. Next line. The name inverted file comes from. Next line, Rama. The name inverted file comes from its underlying methodology. Its underlying methodology of storing an inversion of the documents. Storing an inversion of the documents. Full stop. Inversion of the documents. Inversion of the documents. Inversion of the documents. From the perspective that inversion of the documents. Inversion of documents. మళ్ళీ చూడండి అమ్మా. The name, అమ్మా మళ్ళీ రిపీట్ చేస్తున్నాను. The name inverted file of storing an inversion of the document. Inversion of the document. Comma, for each word, a list of documents. For each word, a list of documents. In is stored. The word is found in is stored, in which the word is found in is stored in is the inversion list for the word. Okay, each word in this is each word in the system is each word in the system is given a unique numerical identifier. System is given a unique each of is is that identifier. It is that identifier the way to locate way the way to locate the inversion list for a particular word is three is via via మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి చూడండి ది వే టు లొకేట్ ది inversion list for a particular word is via dictionary. Okay. Next line. Dictionary is typically the dictionary is typically a sorted list. Dictionary is typically a sorted list of all unique words. Dictionary is typically a sorted list of all unique words. Unique words. Okay. Within bracket, processing tokens. Within bracket, processing tokens. Bracket close. In the system and a pointer to the location in the system and a pointer to the location and a pointer to the location of its inversion list. Pointer to the location of its inversion list. Its inversion list. Full stop. Next line. To store dictionary can also store Dictionaries can also store other information used used in query optimizations in query optimizations in query optimizations. ONS query optimizations such as length of inverted list, such as you can make your page. If you are in portrait, make your page into landscape. Book ఇలా ఉంది ఇప్పుడు ప్రస్తుతానికి. Make your page like this, landscape. Okay. So in terms of printing, if your book is available as portrait, make it as landscape. Okay. So first one is containing documents. Okay. Here we are going. It is having 4 documents. Say for example, doc 1, doc 2, 3, 4. So first one is containing computer, comma bit, comma byte. First doc is containing computer, comma bit, comma byte. Second one, memory and byte. Memory and byte. Next, third one, computer, bit, memory. Third one is containing computer, bit, memory. Computer, bit, memory. Third one. Last one is containing byte, computer. Last one is containing byte, comma, computer. Done. Done with the 4. So what are the what are the documents? Sorry. What are the contents in document? Byte. 3 computer, bit, but 4 is computer. What is our second one? It is dictionary. We have to write the dictionary. So first one is documents, done. Second is dictionary. So in dictionary, what are the terms that you are going to get? So how many different words are available here? Different words. How many are there? 3 or 4. So what are those 4? Computer is there, bit is there, byte is there, and memory. According to chronological order, we have to write. So what is the first word that we are going to write? Bit. How many occurrences? Bit. How many times? 2 times. Next, byte. Computer. Memory. Memory. Two types. Memory. How many times? Two times. Right. So what else is left? Third one is inversion list we have to find. Okay. So next one you are going to have it as inversion lists. So list say what we say. So in inversion list what we have to check is so bit is there. Bit is how many times it is repeated? It is repeated how many? Two times. So in which document it is available? What are the document numbers where bit is available? One, three. So in inversion list, numbers bit is 1 comma 3. 2, only 2 4. 1 is there, 2 is there, 4 is there. 1 comma 2 comma 4. Computer. Computer. 1, 3, 4. Next last one, memory. 1, sorry, 3, 2 and 3. Okay. So in inversion list, what you are going to write is bit 1 comma 3 is hyphen 1 comma 3. Inverted figure is file structure. Finished. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి అమ్మా, సర్చ్ చేస్తే ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది చెప్పండి లొకేషన్. వాట్ ఈస్ ది లొకేషన్ అండ్ వాట్ ఆర్ ది డాక్యుమెంట్స్? వాట్ ఈస్ ది లొకేషన్ అండ్ వాట్ ఆర్ ది డాక్యుమెంట్స్? Location, bit and computer. Bit and computer. What are the location? Bit and computer. Ma, 13. So bit you are having in 1,3. Computer you are having in 13,4. So when you are merging both, how many you are having? Wherever you are having, where you are having both. We need both in document. ఎక్కడెక్కడ ఉన్నాయి? One in one we are available with computer and bit. We are available with computer. So this search we are not going to consider when we are when a search is performed, 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 comma, the inversion list, the inversion list for the terms, the inversion list for the terms, for the terms in the query are located, in the query are located, in the query are located, and the appropriate logic is applied between, appropriate logic is applied between, logic is applied between inversion list, applied between inversion list. Full stop. The result is, the result is, the result is a final hit list of, a final hit list of items, final hit list of items that satisfy the, that satisfy the query, that satisfy the query, that satisfy the query. Full stop. Next line. For system, that support, for system that support ranking, for system that support ranking, for system that support ranking, comma, the list is represented, 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 list is represented అన్నారు కదా, రిప్రజెంటెడ్ ని బ్రాకెట్ లో పెట్టండి. ది లిస్ట్ ఈస్ రీఆర్గనైజ్డ్, లిస్ట్ ఈస్ రీఆర్గనైజ్డ్ ఇన్, The document the document numbers are the document numbers are used numbers are used to retrieve the document from the document file from the document file. మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి చూడండి. The document numbers are used to retrieve the documents from the document file. Full stop. Using the inverted list bit and computer bit and computer and అనేది capital letters చూడండి. Bit and computer bit and computer bit and computer query would be query would use the dictionary to find the inversion list would use the dictionary for bit అనేది డబుల్ కోట్స్ లో ఉండాలి. బిట్ కంప్యూటర్ డబుల్ కోట్స్ లో ఉండాలి. బిట్ అండ్ కంప్యూటర్ full stop. These two lists would be logically ANDed would be logically ANDed okay ANDed 1,3 and 1,3,4 1,3 and 1,3,4 final hit list resulting in the final list containing one resulting hit list containing 1,3 full stop. Okay, so final answer ఏమొచ్చింది? Very to point to the inversion list, to point to the inversion list, to point to the inversion list. B trees, B trees, B trees, B trees can be used. B trees can be used. Okay, full stop. The inversion list may be, the inversion list may be, the inversion list may be, the inversion list may be at the leaf at the leaf or are referenced in, referenced in, referenced in higher level pointers, referenced in higher level pointers. Full stop. The below figure shows, the below figure shows, the below figure shows, the below figure shows, the below figure shows how the words, how the words would appear, how the words would appear in above figure, in above figure, how the words would appear. Mali ఒకసారి చూడండి. The below figure shows how the words in the above figure would appear. Full stop. A B tree of, a B tree of order M is defined. A B tree of order M is defined as, a B tree of order M is defined as, point wise right Mali. First one, a root node with, a root node with, a root node with, a root node with
హాస్టల్స్ ని లేచి రమ్మన్నారు సార్ రాజేంద్ర సార్ మీటింగ్ ఉందంట
తీసుకెళ్ళమంట. Hey. Right, Rama. Hey, a B tree of order M is defined as, next line, next point. A root node with between, 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 between 2 and 2M. 2 Rasi M Rayal. 2 and 2M keys. Okay. Next line. All other internal nodes. all other nodes, all other internal nodes, all other internal nodes have between 2 and 2m keys. All other nodes have between 2 and 2m keys. 2m ఆర్డర్ m దానికి రాస్తాం కదా, అయితే 2 ఉండాలి లేదంటే 2m కీస్ ఉండాలి, అది దాని మెయిన్. నెక్స్ట్ లైన్, ఆల్ కీస్ ఇన్ ఆర్డర్ ఫ్రమ్, all keys are kept in order all keys are kept in order from small to full stop. Last line, next line, all leaves are at the same level, all leaves are at the same level or differ by at most one level, differ by most one level, differ by at most one level. You can write, otherwise you can again make your page into landscape where you have to take the item. So for the above figure only, so where we have started our journey from document 1 to document 10, where we have found we have the one in the center of your page, make B comma M, that is B and M, right? So again in B, what we are doing? So with B, how many letters are available? With B, how many letters are available? How many letters are available? A to B, how many letters are available? That is, how many words are available in the above figure? What are those? ఏంటేంటవి? One is, first word is, డిక్షనరీలో 4 వర్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఆ 4 వర్డ్స్ లో A to B వచ్చిన వర్డ్స్ ఏంటి? B తో వచ్చిన వర్డ్స్ ఏంటి రమ్మా? బిట్ ఒకటి, నెక్స్ట్ బైట్ ఒకటి, రైట్. ఒక సైడ్ బిట్ రాస్తావు, ఓకే, ఇంకొక సైడ్ బైట్ రాయాలి, రైట్. So bit is how many times? That is, what are the locations? Documents. Bit documents are 1, 3. Byte documents are 1, 2, 4. Okay. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to draw the same diagram for the, Fourth we are having is A to B, that is one name. Next we are having from C to L, okay. Last word is M to Z. So here it is A to B. We have done. Next level is C to L. In C to L, what is the word that we are only? ఏది ఉంది కంప్యూటర్ ఒకటేగా. What are the locations? నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకొకటి ఏం మిగిలిపోయింది? M to Z. What is the word that is left? Memory. Two comma figure name B3 list. Figure name is B tree inversion list. Figure name is B tree inversion list. అయిపోయిందా అవ్వాలా? Completed. ఈ డయాగ్రామ్ అయిపోయిందా? మా diagram is completed. Next line. Finished or not, everyone? Finished. Next line. Described. Cutting and Patterson described an efficient indexes. within brackets the relevant words or concepts. Okay. And a list of postings, a list of postings for each term, a list of postings for each term. It's location that contain that term, that contain that term. అయిపోయిందా? నెక్స్ట్ సైడ్ హెడ్డింగ్ ఇన్వర్టెడ్ ఇండెక్స్ బెనిఫిట్స్, ఇన్వర్టెడ్ ఇండెక్స్ బెనిఫిట్స్, బెనిఫిట్స్. Inverted index benefits. Ready? A sparse structure, a sparse structure, a sparse structure, SPARSE, a sparse structure, a sparse structure hyphen less only where less in the collection. A particular term does appear in the collection. Full stop. Next line. It can grow quite large. It can grow quite large. It can grow quite large, comma, if many, if many terms common between all documents. Many terms common between all documents. Next line. But typically does not. But typically does not gross terms than with the number of inverted files. Number of terms than with the number of inverted files. Okay. Next line. These are the backbones of modern search. These are the backbones of modern search. Next line. We do all the processing upfront. We do all the processing upfront. We do all the processing upfront and create this efficient structure and create this efficient structure. Create this efficient structure and then use it to and then use it to and then use it to look up double quotes lo undali, look up where information is stored. Look up where information is stored. Okay. So just take a small diagram, which is again a theory one. Okay. So first one is, first box you have to write it as query. Second box you have to write it as documents. So then we are going to make it as inverted text. Should be like this only. Look up. అయిపోయిందమ్మా రే బాబు అయిపోయిందా మా అయిపోయిందా బాయ్స్ ఫినిష్ రే బాబు అయిపోయిందా రైట్ సో again we will recap what we have seen so far in quick 5 minutes, then again we can go for further writing. Okay. So far we have seen only the inverted files. What is the role of these files in our IRS, that is information retrieval system? What is the role? Why we are going for inverted files? What is the- Ma? Inverted files. So what are the file types, or what are the types that we are having in inverted files? What are the things that we are having in documents, dictionary, and inverted? So why we are going for inverted files? We are, as we are having large databases or large storage area, you are going for keywords, that is which you are thinking it as important word in that particular document. So when you are giving that particular document word, your particular document is going to be searched and retrieved very fastly. Okay. So for that particular purpose, we are going for with the inverted file. Okay. So when you are going with this, the searching is becoming very efficient, right? So without any disturbance or deviation, we could able to get the document or the file which we are searching in a fraction of seconds or in less amount of time, right? So the structure of this particular inverted file is very, we can say it as documents, dictionary, and inversion. So what is document is containing? Documents are containing all the data which are related to the any of the database or any of the topic or whatever the inputs that you are giving in is stored with the help of your documents. So what is the role of your dictionary? So what are the words that are available in these documents are stored in the dictionary with the help of number of frequencies. So you are writing n number of documents with n number of words. So these words are going to be stored in the dictionary in the chronological order, that is according to your alphabetical order in a sequence, and in how many number of times they are stored. Right. Inversion list. With the help of this inversion list, again we are coming back to the document and we are showing this is the word which is available in the particular search engine or location where we are, what we are searching for. Okay. So for that particular purpose, we are going with our inverted files. Okay. So these are the fundamental data structures that are in IRS. So they help in efficiently locate relevant documents based on search space. So whatever the search that you are doing, so if the database is containing any information, it is going to give us the related information related to our search. So the best example for 8 results as a result of our search. Okay, for a given query of safety scheduling algorithms, we have 8 different outputs as our search queries. Okay, so understanding these structures is crucial for designing effective search engines and database systems. So understanding this particular topic is very, very important in designing the search engine where you are going to go for search any number of items or any number of. So again, if you are going for the search, then that okay. So that is the basic outline of the introduction to information retrieval systems and our storage systems, sorry, signature systems. So coming to the information retrieval system overview, we are having finding the relevant data within the larger collections of documents. So in one example, we have seen so out of these words, the relevant document we are making it into or converting to the inversion list. Okay. So search efficiency is depends on heavily on the information. So okay. So it just directly or indirectly. So your where is our keyword is, that is where is the data that we are in need of search, that location in a particular document is being shown with the help of our inverted files, right? So they are also known as inverted indexes. The question may be asked, write about inverted indexes. That is also similar to the question of write about inverted files. Inverted files and inverted index and same answer, Ryan. Right? So these files enable fast retrieval of terms. So what do you mean by specific terms? So keywords are your specific terms or the word which you are using for searching your specific term. Okay. So this picture indicates three types: documents, dictionary, again inversion list. So here we are showing the example of one word we are writing, and based on how many number of terms, that is how many number of times that word is document that we are writing. Okay. So how it is working? Here we are having the answer as three. One is, what are those three we are going to use? How it is working? Inverted files. Etla work chestuni. And inverter list. So how it is things. Okay. So hitting the term and posting it. Dictionary for the relevant keyword, that is whatever the words are there, that those words are going to be corresponding posting list to map with the documents, and it is going to go for the postings. So this processing significant use as the time factor. Okay. So when we are having advantages, that is when we are having some structure, we are going to have advantage. At the same time, we are also going to have the drawback. Coming to the advantage, it is fast and efficient in document retrieval, and it is supporting complex queries, including we are going to do the operations in terms of booleans. Also, it is going to accept, and it is also going to give us the response. So it is very scalable and suitable for large document collections, as we are having huge database or large database sets for our collections. So when it is having its own advantage, it is also having the drawback. So when you are going to go for the drawback, it is resource intensive. Whenever you are in need of a so and so document, then you are going to go for upon it, and it may require significant storage space for large vocabularies. That is, when you are going to hit more and more number of terms, you are going to in dynamic environment can be challenging. That is, when you are simultaneously changing or you are dynamically changing your documents, that is your terminologies are changing, your frequency items are also going to be changed. So if that is going to be happening, then updation of dictionary will be difficult. Updation of inverse index is going to be difficult. That is inverse list is going to be difficult, and directly or indirectly your first column is also going to be affecting. That is your documents size. Okay, so this is what we are going to do in a particular inverted index files. So for that, what we have written is, so far we have written the introduction part. Okay, so where the introduction part is containing all the three aspects, that is three most commonly used file structures we have written. So where we have written the three different files again as document, dictionary, and inversion files. Then we have written one example of finding computer and bit, how we are going to do such and how we are going to update the information into the database that we have written. And then the same case we have written in terms of B tree, would be, and how we have seen in terms of document 1, document 2, and document 3, and document 4, right? Then the information, sorry, inverted indexes, benefits. So what is the benefit that we are going to get when we are going to go for this particular inverted index? Up to that, we have written so far, right? We have covered so far, we have written so far. Clear as of now? Clear? Next one. Indexing document. Tell me what is the meaning of your indexing documents? What we are going to do in indexing documents? Whatever we have covered is, so far is, you can in indexing document. What is the heading is suggesting that you are going to index, you are going to what we are indexing. What are some in that example lo manaki how many documents are available in our ఏది నీడెడ్ ఏదో సపరేట్ చేసి పెడుతున్నారు. సో సపరేట్ చేసి దాన్ని మళ్ళీ ఏం చేస్తారు, ఇప్పుడు నీడెడ్ నాట్ నీడెడ్ going to go for indexing everything of similar kind. If it is related to operating system, you have to keep only one document. So if it is related to anything, you have to keep it as one document, right? So related to these particular topics, you have to collect, you have to gather, you have to sort, you have to keep it in the document format. That is inverting index. Okay, invert. Sorry, index document చేయాలి, మెర్జ్ చేయాలి, సార్ట్ చేయాలి. Documentation, right? Indexing documents, right? First point, collect your documents. First point is collect your documents. Second one is tokenize the text. Tokenize the text. Tokenize the text. Next, third one, pre-process the tokens. Pre-process the tokens. Terms, indexing texts. Last one, index. Construct the inverted index. Okay, ఇప్పుడు మనం what are we trying to do is we are about to create a document of is going to be అది ఎలా documents. In many ways. First one, manually. We can collect the documents in many ways. First one is manually. Manually. Hyphen. Just you want to index, just gather all the things you want to index. You want to index into one base, into into crawl the web. CRAWL, crawl the web. CRAWL, crawl the web. Crawl the web. CRAWL. crawl the web. Okay. Hyphen. Set a program or script. Set a program or script. Set a program or script to go gather things. To go and gather. To go and gather the things for us. Set a program or script to go and gather the things for us. Okay. Set a program or script to go and gather the things for us. Done. Next, third one. Take a subset of an existing. Take a subset of an existing. Take a subset of an existing collection. Curated collection found elsewhere online. Curated collection found elsewhere online. Found elsewhere online. Tokenizing text. Large string, turning a large string into turning a large string into many chunks. Turning a large string into many double quotes. Can be separated that can be separated out that can be separated out and used elsewhere. So it's used elsewhere. Next, display. Typically, we split on the typically we split on the white spaces. Typically, we split on the white spaces. Next slide. Example ready. Typically, we split on the white spaces, white spaces. Example. అదంతా కూడా మళ్ళీ మీరు సేమ్ లైన్ లో వచ్చినట్టు రాయాలి. ఒకటి ఏ look at okay, so hey look at that can be written as hey look that one is finished. Boys, next line ra tokens to terms మళ్ళీ tokens to అంటే మళ్ళీ 2 పెట్టొద్దు tokens tokens to terms రాయండి term 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 is idealized version of a word. Okay. Idealized or perhaps sorry idealized version of word. Next line lo cat C capital cat C capital. Next line lo cat Paul. Next cat C capital exclamation. Next cat all capital comma C hyphen A hyphen T. Cat C capital it is different forms of the same basic content, comma the idea of a cat, the idea of a cat, idea of a cat. processes, text processes. Okay. By forcing, by forcing comma stripping punctuation, stripping punctuation, forcing same case comma stripping punctuation, stripping punctuation, punctuation, punctuation. Heading is the inverted index. Heading is inverted index. Okay. Under that, write down normal text, normal text, normal text, normal text. ఎట్లా ఉంటుందిరమ్మా? Text will look like what you are writing that is available, or according to dictionary it is available. Normal text. Whatever we are writing that is available, or dictionary will be available. Whatever we are writing that will be available. Coming to index, index, it is going to be available in the form of list, that is passing list, sorry, inversion list, according to our chronological. Okay. Document order. Terms listed out in document order. Okay. So we are giving words in proper order. Words in proper opening and closing. Okay. Next, document 2. Document 2, all in a row. So document 1 is containing 4 words. Document 2 is also containing 4 words. So words in all in a row. These are the 2 different documents that we are having with different words. inverted index. So this index చెప్తారా వర్డ్స్ చెప్తారా ఆర్డర్ లో చెప్తారా మా ఇక్కడ 8 వర్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా ఈ 8 వర్డ్స్ అకార్డింగ్ టు ది క్రోనలాజికల్ ఆర్డర్ చెప్పేస్తారా వేరే చేసైనా మీ బుక్ లో చూసి చెప్పాలి బుక్ లో మీరు రాశారు కదా బుక్ లో చూసి నాకు ఆర్డర్ లో చెప్పండి చెప్తారా తీసేనా తీసేనా రైట్ సో వాట్ ఆర్ ది వర్డ్స్ according to order is a next is all next in next in అయిపోయిందిరమ్మా a all in అయిపోయింది order next proper next document one or two all is also in two next in is our two what's what is the figure inverted index that is how it is going to look. Mark for collection we have written tokenization we have written all this process comes under your pre-process okay all these steps pre-process. Last one is construction fourth one building an inverted index building index that like building okay ఇన్వర్టెడ్ ఇండెక్స్ రావాలంటే ఏం కావాలమ్మా ఇన్వర్టెడ్ ఇండెక్స్ రావాలి ఏం కావాలి లాస్ట్ దాంట్లో ఏమేమి చెక్ చేస్తున్నారు వర్డ్స్ యూఆర్ చెకింగ్ వర్డ్స్ కి ఇంకొకటి యాడ్ చేయాలి వర్డ్స్ అంటే ఎన్ని వర్డ్స్ ఎక్కడెక్కడ వచ్చిందని చూస్తున్నారా ఎన్నిసార్లు వచ్చిందని చూస్తున్నారా వర్డ్స్ కంప్యూటర్ ఇన్వర్టెడ్ కంప్యూటర్ కి ఇన్వర్టెడ్ ఇండెక్స్ చెప్పండి సో ఈ 1 3 1 3 ఇంకా బిట్ 1 ఉంది 3 ఉంది 1 3 బిట్ బిట్ అండ్ కంప్యూటర్ రైట్. సో అక్కడ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి, మెర్జ్ చేయాలి. Record each term. Record each term. First point is record each term. Doc. Starting అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తున్నారు ఫస్ట్ వాట్ వీఆర్ సీయింగ్. స్టార్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏం చెక్ చేసుకుంటున్నారమ్మా, ఫస్ట్ వర్డ్స్ చెక్ చేస్తున్నారు, తర్వాత ఏ డాక్యుమెంట్ లో ఉందో చెక్ చేస్తున్నారు. బ్రాకెట్ లో రాయండి టర్మ్స్ ఫస్ట్, కామా దెన్ డాక్స్. డాక్యుమెంట్స్ merge those occurrences into postings. That one is merge those merge postings. Merge those occurrences into my implementation. First one is record. In implementation, first one is record. That is first heading is record. Record. Simple linear scan of the tokens. Simple linear scan of the tokens. Simple linear scan of the tokens. And the document IDs. both the tokens and their document IDs. Document IDs. Next, sort. Record తర్వాత sort. SORT. Difficult involves a lot of search and composition. Sorry. Difficult involves a lot of search and comparisons. Lot of search and comparisons. Lot of search and comparisons. Especially difficult with large or changing collections. Changing collections. Next, last one is merge. Merge. Moderate scanning for but still mostly linear. But still mostly linear. సిఆర్ ఎవరన్నా సిఆర్ ఉన్నారా? If you are coming earlier than me, don't waste your time. I have shared the document with you here. Okay, our topics will